My name is TATEV and I'm excited to start my channel on learning Italian in a fun and enjoyable way. Why did I decide to do this? The answer is simple. Italian makes me happy and I would love to share my happiness with you. Now, if you Google how to learn Italian, I'm sure you will find hundreds of suggestions and tips on how to develop a learning plan, apply certain strategies, techniques, and so on. But to me, the very first and the most important factor is to love the language. It can be love at first sight or love that takes time to develop, as it was in my case. To be honest, at the beginning I had no intention to study Italian, as I had other preferences. I wanted to learn French. But our group at the university was assigned to Italian language course, and if I didn't want that, then I would have to change my group. But I wasn't willing to do that because I had already made my friends there and felt quite comfortable. So at the end, I decided just to stay there and learn Italian and see what happens. In course of time though, learning more about the culture, art, literature, lifestyle gave me a new perspective on the language and helped me to really live it while learning it. After the university, I went to work for an Italian company, which turned out to be the smartest start of my career path. I was so attached to Italian that I would spend my vacations in Italy twice or 3 times a year, exploring their food, their traditions, and making new friends. So my point is, if you have this emotional attachment to the language, you won't need anyone to motivate you. Of course, you will encounter disappointments and difficulties, but they will never make you give up. So, if you are ready, let's start. You may not have noticed, but you already know a few Italian words, like pasta, pizza, spaghetti, mozzarella, biscotti, and I'm sure many of you have enjoyed the songs of Andrea Bocelli, Vasco Rossi, Laura Pausini, Adriano Celentano. So you have some idea about how the language sounds. And this is great. Language is a means of communication, and when interacting with people, we usually start with a greeting. So today we'll learn how to say hello and goodbye in Italian and learn some useful expressions that will supplement our greeting. When greeting a friend, a relative, a family member, we use the word ciao. Ciao, which means hi or hello. Ciao Carlo, hi Carlo, or hey Carlo. Ciao is used in informal situations at any time of the day. You may also hear the word salve. Salve, which is neutral. It's neither too formal nor too informal. It can be your go-to greeting with neighbors you don't know well enough or with strangers. It's also used in emails, and it can be your lifesaver when you can't decide on the level of formality to address someone. We can say salve ragazzi, hi guys, or hey guys, salve ragazzi, or salve signora Rossi, hello Mrs. Rossi, salve signora Rossi. In a formal situation, we use the word buongiorno, buongiorno, which literally means good day. Pay attention though that buongiorno is used before lunch. After lunch, we say Buonasera, Buonasera, which means good afternoon or good evening. For example, Buongiorno, signor Bianchi. Good morning, Mr. Bianchi. Buongiorno, signor Bianchi. Or Buonasera, signor Bianchi. Good afternoon or good evening, Mr. Bianchi. Buonasera, signor Bianchi. In some parts of Italy, they use the form Buon pomeriggio between lunch and dinner time. It means good afternoon. Buon pomeriggio. After greeting someone, we usually ask how he or she is doing. In an informal setting, we can say come stai? How are you? Or how are you doing? Come stai? And the answer can be bene, grazie, tu? Fine, thank you, and you? Bene, grazie, e tu? As you noticed, in an informal setting, I use the pronoun tu. We can also say come va? How is it going? Or how are things? Come va? And the answer can be non c'è male, not bad, non c'è male. In a formal situation, we say come sta? How are you? Come sta? And the answer will be bene, grazie, e lei? Good, thank you, and you? Bene, grazie, e lei? As you noticed, in a formal situation, I use the pronoun lei, which is a polite form to formally address one person. To say goodbye to a friend or a family member, we again use the word ciao, goodbye. And it can also be repeated twice, like ciao ciao, ciao ciao, which is very informal. In a formal situation, we use the word arrivederci, which literally means till we meet again. Arrivederci. Sometimes though, we want to say more than just goodbye. So we can say buona giornata, have a nice day, buona giornata. This form is used in the morning or early afternoon. In the evening, we say buonaserata, which means have a good evening. Buona serata. If we're partying for the night and going to bed, we can say buonanotte. Have a good night. Buonanotte. If it's Friday, you can say buon weekend. Have a nice weekend. Buon weekend. As you see here, Italians use the English word weekend. But if you don't agree with that and you want to sound proprio italiano, you can say buon fine settimana. Have a nice weekend. Buon fine settimana. If you know you're going to meet that person again, you can specify that in your greeting. For example, you can say a domani, which means see you tomorrow. A domani. Or a presto, see you soon. A presto. A dopo, see you later. A dopo. Or simply ci vediamo, see you. Ci vediamo. A domani, a presto, a dopo, ci vediamo. As you may know, Italians are famous for their gestures, and there is a whole science behind their body language. So when Italians greet someone they know well, they usually hug and kiss cheek to cheek. Attention! Italians kiss twice, once right and once left. Remember this pattern to avoid embarrassing moments. Hope you found this video useful. If you have an Italian friend or if you are on vacation in Italy at this very moment, don't hesitate to use the phrases we just learned together. I can reassure you that Italians are super nice and friendly, and they will not laugh at you if you make some mistakes. Of course, learning a language is not an easy task. It takes patience and determination. But at the end of the day, you're going to enjoy those moments of satisfaction when you will be able to order your pizza in Italian and engage in an interesting conversation with your Italian friend in an authentic bar in Piazza San Marco. Ci vediamo presto!